What's up? Welcome back to Team Dirty Decks. Today we have a local tournament match. We have Green Kid versus Red Luffy. And the Red Luffy player, this is Zach. He has won the tournament multiple times. I really like the fact that he's been playing Red Luffy since the start of this game. Like since the beginning of One Piece, he's been sticking to this deck. And I really respect the character loyalty or the deck loyalty. Because I've been flip-flopping all the time. I've been playing a bunch of different decks. I think the deck I've liked the most so far is Blue Ivankov, but that's probably going to change in set 3. So to start off, Red Luffy is going to tap 1 energy, play Searcher Nami, grab himself a Jet Pistol. Very standard opening. Now it is Green Kid's turn. 2 energy. Green Kid is probably going to go into Momonosuke or Bonnie. There it is. 1-drop Bonnie, tap it, and then they're going to search a card. Bonnie's pretty good because Bonnie's also basically a blocker. That is the plus side. It's like, yes, 1-drop searcher grabs you a card and it can't be threatened, and you can use it as a threat later if you decide to don it up. But also, you know, these 2 energy searchers where you have to tap them are also basically blockers. So like, because your opponent kind of has to swing into them, or you just keep gaining value off of them. So pretty good there. He's going to go ahead and grab a Punk Gibson. That is a Supernova card. Just like how Jet Pistol and Radical Beam and Guard Point and Straw Hat cards. Now it is Luffy's 3-Don turn. He has played this deck for so long, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go ahead and Vista, and then he's going to use Luffy's ability to attach a Rested Dawn to him and swing for 6. Unfortunate there, you know, in these scenarios, you know, Bonnie's not always a blocker, you know. Sometimes you just get Vista. Vista's a very powerful card, especially in the set 2 format. He's going to go ahead and counter out with a Poo to avoid taking that damage. So Kid is still a 5 life. And now with his 4-Don turn, you could Momonosuke Bonnie again if you happen to have it. Or you could Nekomamushi, Rest Vista probably? Yeah, Rest Vista, and then just use Kid to swing into him. Early, it is better. You don't usually want to give red cards or red leaders cards. Because usually if you're playing against Zoro, Luffy, Red Green Law, like, they'll usually take the first hit just because they want to see more cards. So just bleeding them of resources is usually a better strategy. Is that only 4-Don? I don't know. I might be tripping. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, that is 5-Don. Okay, he's going to tap 3 for another Vista. He's going to blow up Nekomamushi. Vista is putting in mad work right now. He's going to attach 3-Don. He's going to use his leader ability to attach a Rested Dawn to Nami. He's going to swing for 5. So now the Kid player is thinking like, oh shoot, I'm going to have to deal with 2 swings now. Depending on what's in hand, I think you just take this one. Then he's going to go ahead and swing 5 with leader. And you're 4 life right now. So, yeah, I was like, it is completely fine to take right here. You definitely want to gain some card advantage because you're definitely going to be losing card advantage later. Because you're probably going to want to use Kid's ability as the game gets later. As the game gets extended, you're going to want to use the leader ability more and more. So now 7-Don turn. There's a decent amount that you can do here now, actually, as Green Kid. Doesn't look like he has very much. I don't know what's in his hand, but like, that's the other part of Penguin. That's the 3-drop blocker that you could play Penguin off of. Usually you play that off of the 5-drop Law. So I don't think he has very much in his hand currently then. That's kind of telling, which also tells the Red Luffy player, like, oh, I'm about to go in. He's probably about to drop a bunch of rush cards on the field and start going in because, like, oh, this kid doesn't have anything. And he's going to swing at Nami. This is fine. I was wondering why he played a card first against Red and then, like, before swinging. Usually you want to swing with the stuff that you have on board first and then play your cards, because there's a possibility they jet pistol, like they find something in life, right? But if you're just swinging into like the battle cards, oh shoot, okay, so he does swing into life. I'm not saying that the red Luffy player is going to use jet pistol on your blocker, but they very well could have. Like, he could have, like, for some reason found a jet pistol in life and then decided to pop the blocker. So if you were going for the double swing, it would be better to do the double swing and then tap 3 for the blocker, just so that you don't give your opponent the option to jet pistol. Now it is red Luffy's turn. But you know what? We're learning. We're learning. We're having a good time. We're having fun playing card games. As I've said this before, I really like our locals environment. Everybody, like, we laugh a lot, like, during tournament. We actually have, it is very enjoyable going to our One Piece locals. Oh, wow. Okay, so yes. 5-drop, rush Luffy. If you attach Dawn to it, can't be blocked. Very good against Green Kid, who tends to play a decent amount of blockers. And then he's also going to play the 1-drop Nami that you can use the effect, activate main, use Arrested Dawn, and attach it to something. And it looks like he's going to use his leader ability and Nami's ability to put Vista at 5k. And then he's going to attach a Dawn, threatening 7k swing with his Rush Luffy. So he's going to go 5 into leader. I think he's thinking about blocking, but I think you either counter out here. Like, looking at the board, since he's already attached his Dawn, I don't always suggest attaching Dawn early unless you're doing something to, like, get out of jet pistol. Like, if you're against a red deck and you have a 6k card, attaching a Dawn to it makes it so they can't jet pistol it. I wouldn't suggest attaching Dawn, though, early to show your hand, because, like, now it's like, you know that it's going to be 5-5-7. So he's going to go ahead and block the 5. That means that you should combo out right here, and then he's going to probably take the 7k swing. Because it's like, if you were thinking about comboing out, then you would combo out of the 2 5ks and then block the 7 if you were thinking about taking no damage this turn. 7k. You see right here, especially since you comboed out of the 5k, it's like, it shouldn't be a thought. Yeah, definitely just take the life here. Because you're in too deep at this point, right? Because you're just, if you combo out of the 7k also, like, it's going to be too much. You're going to be dropping too many cards. Because I think that he already has, like, he only's got like 3 cards in hand, I think, right now. I could be wrong. Could be 4. Now, what will Kid do? 10 Dawn turn now. So, you have access to the 8-drop Kid. You could play that in this scenario, though. I don't think it's the best idea. I think right now it's a good idea to go for a double swing, honestly. Just, you need to clear this board. Luffy hasn't gotten too many cards from his life yet. So I think it's a good idea to just go for a double swing right here. Clearing the Luffy is the most important, though. Okay, Momonosuke, not bad. Tapping 2 for Momonosuke. Oh, 8 Dawn turn. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 10 Dawn turn earlier. Like, 8 Dawn, you have access to the 8-drop Kid technically, but, like, you can't activate its effect on your 8 Dawn turn. That's, sorry. But yeah, like, so Momonosuke, you still have access to 6 Dawn. You could still go for it, which I still do not think it's a bad idea. I think that if he just threw 3 Dawn on his leader, swung 8k into the Rush Luffy, and then swung again at the Luffy again if he decided to combo out, or swing at Vista if he lets the Luffy die. It's 2k over. I think it's a good move. Or he decides to play Beach. Beach. Sorry, I've been watching too much One Piece. And then, what does he do here? He can't double swing. Or, I mean, like, he could double swing technically still, but it's not as impactful. He's keeping 3 Dawn open. Okay, okay. Yeah, because I was like, double swing now I think is offline. Or, I mean, like, the most practical version of the double swing is offline. Because it's like swinging 7k into 6k. Even if you swing twice, if he has two 2ks in his hand, it's only 2 cards out of hand. Swinging like 2k over is a lot, it feels a lot better. Oh, he's really thinking, which is fine. Definitely take your time. Okay, so he's leaving 2 up for Punk Gibson, I'm assuming, and then... Oh, never mind. Nope. No, we're not doing that. Okay. 6k into Vista. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that move. And then he passes. Leaves 4 open. That means he has 2 Punk Gibson in his hand. Oh, I definitely... Yeah, I would have attached 3 Dawn. If I had 2 Punk Gibson in my hand, and then he has 2 life still. So... in that scenario, I definitely would have just double swung into Luffy. And then if he wanted to drop cards, cool. Because I don't think that he has enough combo power in hand. Like, he has 4 cards now in his hand because he just drew, I think. Let me see how many cards Red Luffy player has. I think there's only 3 cards in hand. And he plays another Rush Luffy. See, like, this is why you want to get rid of the first Rush Luffy. For sure. Yeah, I would have just double swung into that Rush Luffy, get that off the board. Because Vista, yes, is still a problem. It's still a threat, especially because it's Red Luffy. He can attach a Dawn and he has Nami on field. But it's just, oh, this is so rough now. Yeah, it's spiraling out of control. We're going down. All right, so he's going to swing 7k. Can't block that. He's got 2 Dawn attached. And he's going to go and Punk Gibson. Feels really bad because you can only tap a 4 cost or less. Can't tap the other Luffy. He will get out of the swing, though. And then he left the other 2 Dawn open, so I'm assuming another Punk Gibson is about to come down. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's funny. He was just like, unfortunately, I have the audio muted, but the green kid player said, like, unfortunately, I can't rush your leader. And then he's going to tap his last Dawn for Chopper. And the Chopper blocker being there, super unfortunate, because now you definitely cannot double swing with Kid here. If you do decide to, you can't like super Dawn it up to make sure that Luffy's die, because now he has a free block, so like he's going to get out of one of them. So I think you might start with Momonosuke. Maybe you get a blocker here with Momonosuke. Maybe you bait a swing, one of the swings into Momonosuke. You know, get yourself some card advantage. Because I think you definitely have to go for a double swing here with Kid, because that's your only real swing this turn. So like you got to clear one of these Luffys, and then you got to clear the Chopper, because the Chopper is probably going to block one. He's not going to Dawn up the leader. He's going to swing into Nami. That gets rid of the rest effect. But as you can see, Red Luffy player is 0% worried about that. Doesn't even use the Chopper blocker. Are they going to play A-Drop Kid? That's the only reason why you wouldn't have attached any Dawn here. Or used Momonosuke yet. Because there is no Dawn available on red side, but it's like if there was 2 Dawn open, then you would definitely want to like use your Momonosuke first so that they don't pop it with like a Red Hawk or something. Okay, yeah, A-Drop Kid. I don't know if I like A-Drop Kid in this position, because he's just going to Dawn up the Rush Luffy and you can't block. And he's going to play out Bonnie. So you can tap Bonnie or Momonosuke to search, just depending on which one you're looking for. Like if you're looking for a Supernova card or a Land of Wano card. But yeah, that Kid is for sure dead next turn. He's going to tap Bonnie. Tap 1 Dawn. Search the top 5. And I think he's searching for a miracle right now. He's looking for a miracle. Where's the miracle supernova card? Killer. Okay, that's 1K counter. That's what that is. No Apu's? I think he's looking for an Apu. And I think he's only got 2 cards in hand. And he's going to pass. Okay. Unfortunately, camera cut off for a little bit, but what ended up happening was that he swung 10K. He attached 4 Dawn to Luffy, swung into the Kid. He wasn't able to get out of the swing, so then Kid went down. And then now he is swinging 7K at lead, and then he's going to take it. Yeah, I was like, no reason to not Dawn up here because you got 4 life. There's no threat of dying. He's going to go ahead and attach, swing for 8. Green Kid is going to block with Veggie. And then now you have 10 Dawn here. And Chopper is still on the board. This is unlucky. So I think here, I would just tap 2. Get my 2 cards. Get my Supernova card, my Land of Wano card. And then hopefully I see a Punk Gibson or something like that to protect myself. I would see what I get first to see how much Dawn I was going to leave up. Honestly, I might even still leave the 2 Dawn up, even if I didn't draw into a Punk Gibson, just to like threaten it. Just like, hey, maybe I got it in my hand. Make my opponent swing 10K at me. Or 9K, you know. I'm used to playing Whitebeard. I'm used to 4K giving my leader a 10K. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, leaving only 3 Dawn up is... Wait, no, there's 1 Dawn. Okay, okay. We do have 1 Dawn, so he's going to swing. Obviously, Chopper's going to block. Tap 3, restand. He's going to swing at a Luffy. For 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's going to counter out. Crazy. Dude, he had all the 2K counters in his hand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, shoot. That is insane. That is insane. Yeah, so he was only swinging 10. 10 with Kid. Oh, golly. There's no shot. Oh, Kid is going down. Unlucky. Yeah, just Dawn up. All you have is the blocker. He's only got 2 life. He's only got 2 cards in hand. He's going to swing 10, and then he's going to swing 12. Oh, unlucky. GG's. Good job, Red Luffy. Thank you very much for watching the video, and we will see you in the next one.